Welcome to technology analysis number 4. Today I will be talking about the adoption of mobile devices in the business environment. I will be discussing two different approaches. One of them is bring your own device, or BYOD, and the other one is corporately owned, personally enabled, also known as COPE. So let's get started. Today the average person carries close to 3 devices, with the smartphone being by far the most popular one, but there are others that are gaining popularity, for example the tablet. And what's happening is that users are bringing their personal devices to the work environment, and also they're demanding their employers to provide this type of devices. From a business perspective, mobility is beneficial as it allows different work styles. People could be working from home, they could be working at the restaurant, or they could be at the office, which transforms into more availability to the corporation. It also increases productivity, and many times it increases satisfaction among the different stakeholders. So with mobility, it seems that everybody wins. However, there are some important challenges. One of them is data ownership. What happens when an employee leaves the company and he or she had important information in the device? Another one is security, as mobile devices are being used for critical tasks. What happens when a device gets stolen and it had important information or company information in it? And the third one is cost. When the employee brings his device, he assumes the initial cost, but there's also other costs like software or other expenses related to this device that the company needs to assume. And in the case when the company provides the device, there's an initial cost as well. So in order to balance the challenges and the benefits, corporations are using two different approaches to allow mobile devices at the business place. One of them is called bring your own device, where the employee brings his own device, and the other one is called corporately owned, personally enabled, which means that the corporation or the business will provide the device. So let's quickly compare these two different approaches. Under bring your own device, there is more flexibility, while with COPE there is fewer options, as the employer probably could select 1 or 2 different devices depending on the task and offer this to the employee. So another one is that under BYOD, there's high morale among the employees, as they can use their own device and they don't have to worry about selecting something that they don't like and that it's not fun for them to use. For the corporations, there is savings when the user brings his device, as there's no initial investment from the company. Additionally, under BYOD, there is a higher security risk, as users might not have an antivirus on their device, or they might not have password or any type of protection. While with COPE, the IT management division could decide how often to update the software, and they can decide on passwords, therefore allowing for an extra layer of security. So in order to decide which approach is better, I believe COPE is the way ahead. Well, first of all, it allows device management, so the corporation is allowed to decide what to do with the devices and how to establish policies to protect users and reduce risk. And in the end, this will deliver business value. It also allows for a strategic approach in the adoption of mobile devices in the enterprise. So in the end, Cope delivers value while minimizing risk, and this is the main reason I believe Cope is the way to go.